The Boys has reigned supreme in the domain of edgy and subversive superhero television, presenting a refreshing twist to the conventional hero story. The show has been a huge success. Fans of The Boys are clamoring for their first look at this twisted and dark world after the thrilling news that Season 4 of The Boys will soon be airing. In this video, we'll go into what we already know about the upcoming 4th season of The Boys, as well as analyze the hype around the show's first look. The turning of superheroes against themselves. We must recognize the groundbreaking nature of the series The Boys before we proceed to deconstruct the first look at the upcoming Season 4 of the show. By flipping the traditional superhero genre on its head, The Boys has caused a commotion in the industry. It sheds light on the seedy side of fame, power, and corruption that is sometimes associated with those who possess superhuman talents. Audiences all around the globe have responded well to the show's satirical perspective on celebrity culture, corporate greed, and the moral dilemmas of superpowered persons. In The Boys, superheroes are not just masked crusaders. Rather, they are flawed, ethically ambiguous, and sometimes even outright evil. It serves as a glaring illustration of the fact that total power corrupts completely. What we have observed up to this point. The plot will reportedly remain suspenseful and gloomy throughout Season 4, as previous seasons have established. Although the specifics of the narrative are strictly guarded, numerous significant pieces have been divulged, which has increased the interest for the new season. The return of The Boys. The vigilante squad led by Billy Butcher is getting ready to make their comeback and continue their fight against the villainous Vought International and the corrupt superheroes. The Seven in turmoil. With the disclosure of Compound V and the moral conundrums faced by certain members of the Seven, it is predicted that friction within the group and power conflicts would intensify. New characters. It has been announced that Season 4 will have new characters, the functions and allegiances of which are still unknown. These new characters certainly will add a layer of complication to the plot. Shifting alliances. Just as in previous seasons, there is a good chance that alliances may change, which will result in surprising partnerships and betrayals. The ever-shifting dynamics of the characters ensure that viewers are kept on the edge of their seats throughout the episode. The quest for justice. It is anticipated that the overarching subject of justice and responsibility for the deeds of superheroes will continue to be a primary focus throughout the 4th season. Undoubtedly, the tension will be fueled by the rising understanding among the general public of the shadowy aspects of their cherished heroes. A glance at the beginning.
I can't stop.
The first glimpse at Season 4 of The Boys has caused tremors to run through the audience of the show. Even if it doesn't reveal all about the story, it does provide a look at the dangerous and chaotic world that lies ahead. The following is what the first investigation has uncovered. The Boys in action. The teaser reveals the Boys in their regular appearance as they get ready to face off against the Seven and Vought. Their unyielding dedication to revealing the truth is reflected in the relentless and brutal attitude that they have adopted. Homelander's reign. The first look at the show highlights the ongoing reign of terror brought on by Homelander. It is quite evident that he will continue to play an important role in the story as it progresses, since his frightening presence looms large. New faces and alliances. Flashes of new characters and alliances provide a glimpse into the changing dynamics that are taking place inside the story. The introduction of new characters into the narrative will likely result in the discovery of previously unexplored facets of the plot, while also posing a threat to the established order of power.
You ain't no hero. You just another racist piece of shit we can't seem to get rid of.
Vaught's machinations. The teaser gives the impression that Vought International is just as evil as it has always been, and that it is the organization that is responsible for pulling the strings behind the scenes. Their business plans and moral difficulties would probably be the driving force behind the narrative. Dark humor and violence. The Boys has long been noted for its use of gloomy humor, as well as its unrepentant use of violence. This tone is carried over from the first look, which promises an action-packed trip filled with absurd and disturbing scenes. The responses and anticipations of the fans. Fans of The Boys have been whipped into a frenzy of excitement after seeing the first look at Season 4 of the show. As fans anxiously await the next episode of this exciting and subversive drama, social media platforms are buzzing with conversations and guesses about what they think will happen. The following is a list of things that fans are anticipating and expecting. Continued subversion. Fans can't wait to see how The Boys will keep subverting the superhero genre in future episodes. The show has always taken an unconventional approach, and viewers anticipate that Season 4 will continue this trend. Character development, also known as character growth, has been a standout feature of the series due to the depth and progression of the characters. The fans are excited to witness how their favorite characters develop and how they deal with new obstacles. The introduction of the new dangers and obstacles. The inclusion of new characters and foes lends an air of unpredictability to the play. The audience is eager to see what challenges the boys will face in the upcoming episode. The influence that the boys have had. In addition to its worth as an entertaining work, The Boys reflects our culture's enduring preoccupation with superheroes and the shadowy side effects of their very existence. It presents a tale that is both thought-provoking and pertinent, as it criticizes the influence of corporations, uncontrolled power, and the worship of fame. The moral ambiguities shown in the performance call into question our preconceived views of right and wrong, and serve as a timely reminder that persons are formed by their decisions, not their abilities. The film, The Boys, serves as a useful reminder that we need to be critical consumers of the media, and ought to examine the narratives that are responsible for shaping our society. Ending.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's just focus on the escape first, and, we can talk about that some other time.
The first look at the upcoming 4th season of The Boys teases a return to the dark and ethically ambiguous universe that fans have grown to adore. The show continues to push the limits and question the norms with its shameless inversion of superhero cliches, its multifaceted characters, and its thought-provoking ideas. One thing is abundantly evident, even as we anxiously await further information and the ultimate release of The Boys Season 4. This series will continue to be a gloomy and exciting investigation of the cost of following one's dreams.